All right, I'm Dr. Harry with Hadley Chiropractic. I've got the lovely Gina here, and she's gonna show us how to use a lumbar pillow effectively. This is a super important video. I see people using them incorrectly all the time. I've also had people tell me they don't think they're getting any benefit from the pillow. And once we adjust the way they're using it, they change their mind completely about these. So these are very important for people who are in an active low back flare-up currently. This will help you take some of the pressure off your disc when you need to sit. This is also very important for anyone who spends a lot of time in a chair or anyone who spends a lot of time in a car. Perfect posture for your low back is important, but it's not easy to maintain, especially if you're gonna be there for 45 minutes, an hour, or say you're driving down to Florida. So to do that, you need a little bit of extra support, and that's what the lumbar pillow is. It's just there as a constant reminder to make sure you're keeping that arch. So what I want you to consider when you're using a pillow and when you're sitting in general is that good posture is if somebody had a string attached to your belly button and they were pulling it forward. So Gina, if I had a string here and I was pulling forward and you're arching your back forward, just like that. What it does is it takes the weight off the disc by extending the lumbar spine like this, but it also forces your shoulders back simply by thinking of having the string pull forward. Now, the way you use the pillow to support this is you want to make sure that you're scooched back all the way in your chair. Gina, scooch back as far as you can so that your butt is touching the back of your chair. And then you take the pillow, typically thick side down, and you rest it on top of your butt. Then when you lean back, it's supporting this position. I'm gonna show you what I see people do wrong all the time too, so that it's easier to address that, or to identify that. Gina, scooch forward a bit so that there's space between you and the back of your seat. And then say your pillow's just sitting there like you just got in your car, it was already there. You sit down and you go to lean back. See what that does? Her shoulders come back. She's essentially put her chair in recline, right? So she's not supporting the lumbar curve, she's just leaning back now. This is when people don't like them. Again, so if she scooches all the way back now and puts the pillow on top of her butt like this, see how that forces everything in a better position? So this is how you use a lumbar pillow effectively. You'll notice that this one has a strap on the back of it. They don't all need to have this. In fact, they don't even need to be some fancy lumbar pillow. I think these are $25 to $35 on Amazon. It's not an expensive thing. But if you're driving and you forgot yours, roll up a hoodie, roll up your jacket. All you need is something that's sitting right here about halfway up your lumbar spine, pushing you forward, and you will be better off than if you didn't have it. Thanks for your time, and I think you'll enjoy doing this.